Kupiłem sobie ciuciu groszki. Machnę ręką, wywalę, wszystko się rozsypie. Będzie super. Ale śmiesznie młynki. To się chyba nazywa... Jak piernik ma taki posmak. Taki piernikowy to jest co? Korzenny, tak? Pomyślę przez sekundę, myślałem przez sekundę i odłożyłem w miejsce, w którym nie wypierdolę tego w taki łatwy sposób. Chciałem sobie z kumplem pograć w BF-a, ale BF ma aktualizację. Generalnie przez Origina, który jest zjebany, 2 godziny to się będzie aktualizować, także odpuściłem sobie. Jo. Maxi Babolos. Mogę wziąć ten kamyk, nie oddać go i powiedzieć, że tamta chciałem zdradzić? Co? No, chyba nie tu. Ej, dobre to. Są te takie groszki, takie są, mają są czekoladą, a w środku mają takie ciastko, nazwijmy to. Nawet nie wiem jak to nazwać, no ale piernik tutaj jest, także. Także jest fajnie, dobra.
Should we proceed?
O! A nie, myślałem, że to nowy jakiś.
Follow my lead.
Welon życia. O. Ooo. To sobie zostawimy, bo to możemy komuś rzucić. Welon życia, tak? Zostaw to. To jest to? Uuu. Nie, no muszę to założyć. Komu się przydadzą? Na pewno nie jemu, kurwa. Chujowi jednemu. To ma dobre, to jest za dobre na... To przyspieszenie jest. I do zbroi dodaję. Temu nie mogę dać. Mógłbym tej dać najwyżej. To do klasy pancerza i 2 do atrybutów. To już byłaby w ogóle zajebista. A temu do klasy pancerza nie przydaje. Dobra, weź to. A czemu do jednego atrybutu? A, to najwyższej wartości atrybut, do charyzmy jej daje. O, u mnie to co było? Siła pewnie, co? Dobra, ale z git. Okej. Okej. Aha, czyli po prostu to jest miejsce tutaj i ono zapierdala po prostu jakąś kolejną tą harpię. No, kolejne, żeby ciało sobie wziąć do budowania tego miejsca. Okej. O! Okej, czyli to ona tak, no ona zbudowała to wszystko na tym, nie? Więc Fociny. U. Okej. Nie mógł zapytać, co to są za sojusznicy, którzy konkretnie? Kto jest ich szefem? Już to wiedzieliśmy przecież, nie? Znaczy nie wiedzieliśmy, że jej, ale generalnie. Okej. To ciekawe, czy jak zabijesz demona, trzeba go dorwać w ciągu roku. Zabić na, na ten. Na zawsze. On nie jest w mojej skrzynce jakiejś? Tutaj na przykład nie ma skrzynki. Czy on był u kogoś w ekwipunku?
I'll go ahead.
Nie pamiętam, czego przypadkiem nie sprzedałem w tej, albo w tawernie, albo w tym drugim. Skoczmy do tych dwóch miejsc, gdzie mogłem sprzedać. Skoczmy do tych handlarzy, co tu są po prostu wszystkich. Zobaczmy. Pokaż mi swoje towary. Dobra. Wydaje mi się, że tutaj jest to sprzedałem. Jak nie, to pójdę jeszcze do rozkoszy i może u tego gawędziarza. To wtedy po prostu wczytam ostatni. To nie było to? Nie, bo tam chyba się nazywał po prostu kamienny sztylet czy coś. Zadymka. Chcę zobaczyć, że on na pewno się nazywał tak, jak się nazywał. Co to jest za quest? A tych... Dobra. stone knife. A, to jest fioletowy kamienny sztylet, którego nie mam. Więc jestem prawie pewien, że po prostu on jest gdzieś w tym, w Dresden sprzedany. A że go sprzedałem, to jest po prostu... A wiedziałem, żeby nie sprzedawać.
I'll go ahead.
Coś tak czułem. Nie ma. O! Wikipedia chujowa jak zwykle. No chuj, no, trudno, nie? Niektórych rzeczy nie przeskoczysz. To jest tam jakiś potrzebny niby do tego, do ukrytego zakończenia także. Ale i tak, żeby je zrobić, trzeba byłoby tam podobno bardzo mocno się starać i z przewodnikiem chodzić. Także trudno.
I know the way.
Co za start to jest? Ona tam była coś tam parem, nie? Jakiś coś tam. Tum, 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 tum.
Follow my lead.
Dobry. Ale w sumie ta otchłań tutaj to jest dobry patent. Nie patrz to. To to? Pani, pierdol się, fuck you. Tak sobie pomyślałem, że w sumie ta cienia, babeczka, ona chyba tam już jest, że może mnie przyjąć, chociaż nie wiem czy... Jak to dokładnie działa. Zobaczymy. Powiem tamtej bezpośrednio, nie będę tej mówił, bo ta pójdzie i w dupę wejdzie tamtej drugiej. Hehe. Ty kretynie mnie nazwał. Chciała mi wejść na łeb, niestety. Hatfu. mój
You are
mózg zrobił.
most curious, mortal.
Cześć, ale underboob.
There's a reason they call me Nocticula, the Lady in Shadow. My words and thoughts are shrouded in darkness. Yes, your arrival in Alashanira was quite impressive. Rumors have reached me even here, behind my locked gates and my wall of valiant guards. Rumors of a remarkable Galarian taking my Alashanira by storm. I would like to meet you in person, my remarkable and daring Galarian guest. You have been granted a great honor, an audience with a lady in shadows. You have my permission to enter the palace. Go there and wait. I will arrive when the time is right. Until then, You will be taken care of by one of my servants.
Okej. Oplułem tą babkę tutaj. Widzę, że ona wszystkimi tak pogrywa, w sumie ma w dupie ich. Strażnicy stoją, w sumie reszta to po prostu jest taka podpucha. Żeby wydawało im się, że coś znaczą.
Decide already.
I'll go ahead.
O, rączki. Łapy, łapy, łapy. Zobaczymy, z czym będzie się jadła. Ile sukubów?
It is finished.
Jestem ciekaw, czy to wszystko prawda, czy też kłamstwa, są tam jakieś propaganda.
A trivial matter.
Okej. Skarby, skarby. O,
I finished here. Is there more? I'm glad I was useful to you.
szmaragd.
Can't hide from me.
Gdzie kolego? Okej. Projektor.
I know the way.
Aha!
Niestety nie da się tego przyspieszyć. Okej. Okej. Ktoś se plan zrobił swój.
Follow my lead.
Can't hide from me.
O kurwa. Okej. Czyli co to była
As
jakaś
it
ta?
should be.
Arelu, tak? Czy coś? Miejscówka tak by wychodziło. Swoje pomniki ma. O, jest i ona. Ale ładna skrzynka.
Greetings.
A to nie ona. Ten dzień bierze do ciebie, wyglądnie, śni mi się. Sterkować.
You are looking for answers. That's good. That is why I am here. I have much to tell you. You have walked a long path, one where shadows constantly flicker at the edge of your vision, and questions multiply like flies above carrion. It is time for answers. At least, some of them.
Okej.
Day 16, Aridus 4715. Experiment, transformation. Subject, let's skip that. Objective: to embed the essence of a Nahindrian crystal in the soul of the subject. Expected result: the essence will coalesce with the subject's soul, which will ready itself for total transformation, triggering the concomitant powers. The time has come to put my plan into action. You are my creation. Your power was my gift. Now you know.
Aha. Czyli generalnie on, ale w duszę, a nie w ciałko, także nie wiem.
You are asking the right questions, but the time has not yet come. Your power is of the same kind as that of Nulkineth, Jeribeth, and the other demons that you have met. The power of the Nahindrian crystal dissolved into the blood lies within your soul. I have already hinted at this to you once before, when I left the essence along with the lexicon of paradox in my old laboratory, and ordered the suture to make sure the gift found its way into your hands. But there is more. Do you remember when you were taken to Canobris with a wound that would not heal? Do you remember how Terendelev apparently healed you? That was merely an illusion. The dragon was only able to temporarily dull the pain. In fact, it was I who saved you, when I came to you in the caves and implanted a crystal within you. No, saved is not the right word. Your wound is still not healed. That is why your wound weeps blood from time to time, every drop of which burns your enemies. This is pure essence of Nahindrian crystal. My invention is far superior to the crystals used by Xanther, which were barely refined at all. It will give you new strength, and help you to overcome the wound that still slumbers within your soul. Take it. Take it, and you will see that this is the very power that has lived in you since the Battle of Canobris.
Not much of a threat. Look at me. Before you know it, I'll be a decrepit heap of flesh just like so. But I still managed to keep living somehow.
Very well, then. Ask your questions and I will answer. It was my mistake. My failure. I failed to... The tale is too long to recount here. Your wound is a reflection of the world wound, in a way. It is very dangerous, even if you do not yet realize it. It is not a disease, but rather an abscess, which will one day burst and kill you. It cannot fully be healed until the world wound is healed. No doubt you have felt this affliction on several occasions. It awakens when you use your power. It makes you sense more strongly what mortals call the corruption of the abyss. Until the world wound is healed, you will have no peace. Like a witch in a fairy tale, I watched over you from birth. From before that, even. And I kept detailed notes. You were chosen and prepared for a special destiny. Aside from this, I helped you, even when you were unaware of my presence. I saved you and your unfortunate companions when you fell into the crevice in Canabras. In the Grey Garrison, it was I who distracted Minago to allow you to approach the Wardstone. And I also left you a present in my old laboratory, and told the Suture to see that you received it. I knew that sooner or later you would find your way there. That place exerts a powerful pull. Certainly, but do not expect me to solve all your problems. A child that is forever carried in its mother's arms will never learn to walk. You always have to sacrifice something. I wanted you to go to the laboratory to see with your own eyes what I had been doing and what I am capable of, so it would be easier for you to accept the truth. The laboratory is the place where I prepared your ascent. And the Suture was the only one who I could trust to execute my plan and explain everything. After all, he too once experienced rebirth at my hands, and that is why I was willing to risk his life. Knowledge gained independently through research and experimentation is far more valuable than knowledge that is simply given. That is why I wanted you to go to the laboratory yourself. I just gave you a nudge in the right direction. Nahindrian crystals are formed from the solidified blood of demon lords. Their properties are not well known, even among the inhabitants of the Abyss. And there are reasons for this. Acquiring the blood of a dead demon lord is very difficult. After a demon lord dies, their body is instantly absorbed into the Rift of Repose. Only the Lady in Shadow knows how to kill them in a way that allows her to preserve the bodies of her fellow lords and transform them into a solid state. That means that Nahindrian crystals cannot be obtained anywhere other than the Midnight Isles. Or rather, it was impossible until recently, when I managed to experimentally obtain a crystal from the blood of a still living lord. You saw the result. A dagger made from Discare's freshly shed blood, which I left for you in Canabras. As regards the use of the crystals, that is a discussion that would take time, a very long time. Someday I will finish my groundbreaking treatise on the transformation of Nahindrian crystals, although it is unlikely I will ever publish it. Not just any creatures, demons and half-demons. The soul must have a stable connection with the Abyss in order for it to receive the power of the crystal. Experiments involving tieflings and mongrels failed because the voice of the Abyss was not strong enough within them.
Valuable information. The Order will be interested to learn this.
I wasn't a demon either when I started. But there are always ways to circumvent, or even to override the laws of the universe. I changed myself by knitting my soul together with the essence of the Abyss. And I changed you. Do you remember the fits of rage that began shortly after Discare's attack on Canabras? This is how the second half of your soul manifested itself. Not yet fully aware. Not yet awakened. It's a pity you did not choose to let your demonic nature take hold. The result would have been most impressive. All those arrogant crusaders, those knights with their eyes ablaze, those pious priests. They have installed at the head of their magnificent army a scion of the Abyss, the creation of the architect of the world wound, whom they so revile. Both, and neither. I have served both Discari and Baphomet, and not merely as the lowest in the pecking order. But I do not think you'll be surprised when I tell you that to me, both of these mighty lords are merely convenient temporary sources of power. And their time is almost at an end. But the Lady in Shadow is different. She is the preeminent ruler. Soon you will understand this for yourself. Yes, because I taught Xanther and the other servants of Baphomet and Discari the earliest version of this transformation ritual. I spent decades perfecting it until I obtained the power that I gave to you. Power in its most purified form, cleansed of the filth and chaos inherent within the original blood of the demon lords. Your power is as pure as thrice distilled water, but it resonates with other powerful sources of supernatural power, such as the Sword of Valor. And your power can change. You must have realized this already. You have shaped my gift into a form that you yourself have chosen. You are seeking answers, trying to understand the crux of the matter. That is good. I remember our first meeting. Many years ago, you suddenly appeared in my house, and then just as suddenly you disappeared. Years passed before everything fell into place, and I understood the meaning behind your appearance. I don't know what changes you have already wrought to bring this world about, but one thing will remain unchanged in any space-time continuum. I will not regret what I did, not for a moment. Patience. Before we continue, I want you to receive your power.
Nie wiem szczerze co wybrać. Formalnie nie jest jakąś taką typową demonicą, ale z drugiej strony nie chcę jej mocy brać. Okej. Formalnie to jest no tam jakieś sekretne zakończenie czy coś, więc nie wiem czy w ogóle w to się bawić. Dobra, pierdolę ją.
That effect. How unexpected. It deserves to be studied, but I will see to that later.
Enough! Enough of this madness! I was blind. O Lady of Heaven, how blind I was. I saw holiness in the half-fiend's creation.
Gościu, kurwa, chill the fuck out. Jestem po twojej stronie nadal. Serio? Po moim kurwa...
All your valiant deeds, your resistance in the face of temptation, it was all a deception? Curse the Abyss, and curse Alushanira, where even the most faithful lose their way, and lie, and commit treason! I must save those who can be saved, and break free from the kingdom of darkness! O czym on pierdoli?
I want to help you close the world wound.
Okej. Wiedziałem, że tam siedzi. Na 30 percepcji można ją zobaczyć, ale coś nie wyszło chyba.
You were about to say, we are going to close the world wound, weren't you, Aurilu? I see no reason to continue deceiving this mortal. Now I am convinced that he is quite worthy of serving me. I will even reward him with a modicum of knowledge about the events in which he is about to take part.
Greetings to you, Our Lady in Shadow.
Serio?
It's nice to see that even surrounded by mortals, you haven't forgotten who your mistress is, Arushale. You may rise.
Zdrada.
I didn't mean to. I don't know why I did it.
Ta.
Your manner does not lack courtesy. That is to be commended. I have had my eye on you for a very long time. You see, it was at my behest that Lady Vorlesh imbued you with such incredible powers. But I was curious to see your worth as an individual, not as Lady Vorlesh's creation. Thus, I decided to postpone our meeting and see how you'd fare in Alashanira, and whether or not you could win respect and power among those not so easily impressed by outstanding magical abilities. Well, You've passed my test adequately by proving that your character and your will are stronger than the Nahindrian powers Lady Vorlesh has vested in you.
You are wise, my lady. However, only those who have never known or forgotten what it is like to be mortal can so easily dismiss the importance of power. To be someone whose life is fragile and can be cut short at any moment, like a candle snuffed out by a gust of wind.
It is a shame your angel has left you, mortal. I would have liked to talk to him. I don't expect I will get another chance, as that celestial buffoon's days are numbered. Because he charged off all alone into the vastness of the abyss. An old friend awaits him there, the Echo of Discari. And the Echo has been anticipating this meeting for a long time. He is a strange creature, a bespoke creation, so to speak. Long before the world wound was opened, Discari, that little cricket, was seeking a way to have some fun on Galarian and assert his influence there. One day, he decided to gather a few strong mortal followers, fuse them together into one being, and pump that being full of his own power, in the belief that something worthwhile would come of it. That is how the Echo came to be. To the great dismay of both the Echo and the Lord of Crickets, the Echo was greeted by Eridan, protector of humankind. Eridan gave the Echo such a thorough thrashing, the whole abyss thought him dead. And yet he was not. Cricket, the younger, is alive and well, though I cannot say the same for Eridan. But the Echo remembers his humiliation still. He hates anything and everything related to Eridan, especially his inheritor, Iomade. Her heralds, her priests, her temples. He would hate Iomade's pet pug, if she had one. Envy, humiliation, ego. The usual playthings of little boys from all planes and realities. The Echo suffered more than one defeat, first at Eridan's hand, then under the onslaught of the forces of heaven. Those routes taught him to attack his enemies by stealth, boldly and often, killing and crippling anyone close to the light-bringing goddess. Now, it seems, he has decided the time has come. The Herald of Iomade himself is in the abyss alone, without a retinue of lesser angels. He's an interesting little bird, that angel. Before he became the Herald of Iomade, he served Regathiel, the General of Vengeance. I've always found the fate of that Imperial Lord to be quite fascinating. Did you know that the father of the Upper Plains' top military leader was a devil from hell? Regathiel had to achieve many feats to redeem his unholy legacy in the eyes of the other Imperial Lords. But he did. A remarkable tale, is it? Another island, another loss. Enough! I warned them that I would not stand for the desolation of my realm. They have not heeded me, and they will regret it. Go to your sisters, and tell them to prepare. But I digress. Let us continue. I have prepared a beautiful intrigue that will topple many of your enemies and seal the world wound forever, ending the threat to Galarian. And you have the chance to become part of that intrigue.
Mhm.
Ember. So that's her then? Well, approach. I have heard you bleating your pathetic prayers at me. You have some nerve addressing me with such nonsense. Did you think I would simply repent? Renounce my status as a demon lord? Do you have any idea what I had to do to acquire it? Wait, what is this?
Czyli każdy to jest kurwa jakiś pan panów.
I can't stand these noises. Do you think you're the first to try to move me with a display of tears? It only makes me angry. If you wish to speak, then wipe your nose and speak clearly.
I know what you had to do to others and to yourself. I'm so sorry. So sorry. If only I could ease your pain somehow. Calm your sorrows.
So, where were we? My pain? My sorrows? What nonsense are you talking? Don't tell me you pity me.
I'm so sorry. You're the most miserable soul I've ever seen. I've seen people burned alive, people being devoured by monsters, people burying their children. They were in pain, so much pain. But I've never seen anyone in as much pain as you.
What is this saccharine drivel? What do you even know of me, Nat?
I've seen your city. You were the one who built it. It is the way you wanted it to be. It holds all of your dreams, all of your heart, and everyone in this city is suffering. Everywhere, all the time, every minute. All who live here are hurting and scared. If these are its citizens, how miserable must its ruler feel?
And this is what you brought her to me for. You think this infantile sniveling is worthy of my attention? What's that supposed to mean? What, you don't even know why you've brought her?
Kurwa. Chyba cała nadzieja, o, pan czempion przyszedł ratować świat i tak dalej. Co kurwa? Nawet nie wiesz po co on to przyprowadzić, to za debil. Ja
So, what do
pierdolę,
you
co za
suggest I
debil.
do, preacher? Beg the good gods' forgiveness? Devote myself to serving a sword-swinging upstart, perchance? Or that old crone, the moon?
No, no. Gods can't help anyone. They're just like us mortals. Silly, frightened, clueless. You're almost a goddess yourself. You know better than anyone that no one can save you. No one except you.
Save me? From what exactly?
Przed całą sobą albo coś.
From yourself. From what you've done to yourself. From the city you've imprisoned yourself in. Listen! You are a queen, but you're the queen of pain and filth. Your realm is a realm of your own suffering. You're almost a goddess. You can do anything you want. So why won't you make yourself happy? You could become the Redeemer Queen.
Never in all my years have I heard anything like that. Whew. Ah, well, child, enough joking. Get out of my sight. Or I'm afraid I might decide to keep you here forever. As my fool.
Przyszedł, strollował panią, kurwa, cienia. Po co ją tu przyprowadziłeś? Kurwa, nie wiesz?
Do you think she took my words to heart?
I told you to get out! I don't want to hear your squeaky voice again!
Okej. A, Bogiem chcę zostać. Tak, generalnie ona chce użyć tych kryształów, żeby się zmienić w boginię taką, już nie w demona, tylko boginię. Temu? Okej. Okej. Wymierzamy sprawiedliwość. Dobra, patrzmy sobie na cycki. Dużo czytania. Okej.